Let's go to work. So this is my Rothenberger Swage tool. It's essentially an expander. This is an aluminium version. I've got two versions of this. I've got the aluminium one and I've also got a metal one. The metal one clearly is heavier and this one I prefer. I've had this about 10 years. So we've got a 28mm, 22mm, 3/4, 5/8, another 3/4, 15mm, a 1/2 inch over there. Expanding for compression fittings, and originally it was for tap fittings. The way this works, put one of these expander heads on the end of here, so it screws onto here. You open up the jaw like this, yeah, keep it open, put it on a little bit, and as you squeeze this together you'll see the head opens up. Yeah, I'll do a quick demo on it. So you need a deburring tool or Chris deburr. So you would cut the pipe. You would then, and it's important you do this because this takes off that burr. You choose the head that you need, and in this case we're going to use a 15mm head. Put it on, a couple of threads only. Take the pipe, push it into there as far as it'll go, and then you literally just squeeze this. Yeah, you then turn it. This is the way I do it anyway. Some people say that you should heat this up. I can't remember if Rothenberg say that, but this is the way I've always done it, and so far in 10 years of doing it I've had no issues.
So you just put it on there. Clearly you can speed this up, and you can see as you're doing it, it's creating a bit of a fitting there. It feels like I need a bit of grease on this. So when you get to the end, your last bit, just
pull it apart, and then this would clearly be the other end, and that fits perfectly into there. You then sweat your join, and that's it. Clean, simple, no hard work, fits a treat. 22mm. This is a great tool. It's by Noga, and it's has these removable blades on the end. Change the head over, put that on. This piece of pipe's a bit longer, this one. So squeeze. Trying to do this all on camera for you so you can see it. I'm quite high up here, so last bit, a bit off the end so I can show you it fitting. That goes perfectly into there. That's your fitting. One for doing taps. You undo it, that's your formed fitting. This will stay on there. You would tighten this up and that will drive onto there. I'm sure lots of you have seen these. I used to use them. I had a chunk of one of these fly off and hit me in the eye, caught my cheek, and I kind of, after that, I shied away.
let's do it. I'm going to give myself a good fighting chance because I'm going to show you how to do this.
And I suffer with tennis elbow. You have to be able to put that first former in. In fact, I'm going to give it a bit more, just so that you give me, like I say, I stand a fighting chance of. So that's literally, that's got a bevel on there, and that goes into there. Here we go. So I'm going to give it a go. So the idea is, you want to every now and again pop it out.
I bet the sound on this is going to be mental.
Well, I'm not very far in there. You can see there the difference, and that took me no time at all. So That's the difference. Just wanted to show you guys this, just in case you were interested. That's swaging. Scotch-Brite. It's used in the automotive industry for cleaning cars before preparing them for painting. And I use it because I don't want to use steel wool. Steel wool tends to fragment, and when it gets wet it rusts, which looks bloody horrible, and I don't like it because when it breaks down you also breathe it in. So I use this for me. So you can see here, this is an old piece, by the way. There you go. Nothing not to like about that. That's why I use that. Yeah, it's Noga. Anyway. Look at that. All in one hit. A lot of people have been asking me what do I carry as fittings, and I'm sure all of you carry the same kind of stuff. Here we go. So I carry it all in a Stanley Fat Max or whatever. I don't use these. I was clearing this out today. I don't know if you can see here, there's a split in it. The thing is that this has got an EN number and the whole bit. This is a decent fitting and it's got a split in it. Anyway, that won't be going back in the toolbox. Box of teas in there. Clearly I've got 15mm. Everything I use is typically end-teed. 15mm elbows. 30 degrees. Got some street elbows. For you guys that don't know what street elbows are, that's a regular elbow. So it's got a male fitting on one and a female on the other. These are incredibly handy for getting you out of tight spaces. You can shuffle around super quick. So, a load of those. These are 22mm couplings. Standard, do you think? Yep, standard 22mm couplings. So, 22mm elbows, 22mm, in fact that should be in there, so a bunch of those at the top, so you can put sometimes these are handy for on cylinders and things like that, where you want to take a fitting off for an automatic air vent. Street elbows, 22mm, again, really helpful. Tell you what, why don't we tidy up as you go along. Then we go to the next one, tap connectors. Various ones. Sometimes I use these on Baxi main boilers where you need a filling loop underneath it and you can come straight off the isolation valve. That's a little trick. 22mm. What you have to do, sorry, if you're going to use that, is you have to put that through and take a file to that to flatten that off, and then it fits perfectly. Little tip for you there, boys. And in here we've got 22mm tees, 15 to 22mm reducers, a few of those in there, a few crossovers, never know when you might need something like that, 22mm caps, lots of them, got a bag of 15mm ones, caps again, 15mm straights, 28mm, couple of 28mm, and that should be in there, air vents. Sure there'll be some comments, never mind. Load of drain gocks, don't overfit these with a rubber in when you're soldering them, take them out, put some silicone in. I think I've even got, yep, one. And then what I've got in here is I've got what I call a slip joint. So for some people that don't know a lot of these plumbing terms, these are slip joints. These basically will allow you to run a pipe straight through. So if your pipe is here and you need to couple another pipe, what you would do is cut the pipe, push one out of the way, slip this on, pre-flux it, flux both sides, and then slip this back over, knowing where the centre was, and then solder. It enables you to put it straight on and slip it either over. There's no ridge in the centre, whereas these have a ridge in them, so you can't go past. Okay, so they're a handy thing to have. Sometimes if you're doing a repair, you need all of the space you can get. So that's that. Then I've got a bunch of fittings in here. So one side is 3/4, other side is 22mm. So 3/4 22mm coupling. Sometimes you'll go to a job and you will find that the pipe is old Imperial, and you won't be able to get it on. So what are you going to do? Unless you've got a Swage tool where you can modify it. But that's my box, and that's it. And it all goes into a Stanley Fat Max. Anyway, hope this is of some interest to you. And check your fittings. Thanks for watching.